Here's how I create an online sign-up form for Chess Club. I first go to Google Drive and log in, and in the upper left-hand corner there's an icon that says New. Tap on that and it gives you a menu of options. Go to More and go over to Google Forms and click on Google Forms. And here is where you can create the form. So we'll just call this Chess Club Sign Up. And you can give a description if you want to. I'll go ahead and skip that one. And then you go on to the questions. So for the first question, I always like to know what the child's name is. So I will put that on. And over here on the right, if you click down the menu, there's a lot of different choices. For this one, we'll choose short answer. And then over here on the right is another menu. Just go to Add Question. Next question appears. I'll put school because I teach at 2 schools, and so I need to know what school each child belongs to. We'll leave this as multiple choice. So option 1, Madison is one of the schools that I work at. For option 2, just go down. We'll add Washington to that, and that's the end of that. So then we'll add another question. I like to know what grade the children are in. So I'll put grade on there. Option 1 would be first grade. Then we can add second grade and so on all the way through. Now I've already created my form, so I'm going to go back here to Google Docs, the main page, or Google Drive, and open up my chess folder, and I'll show you everything that I put on my Chess Club sign-up form. So I have child's name, school, and if you notice we have these little red stars here. I make those questions mandatory, and you can choose whether or not a parent or whoever is signing up a child for the chess club makes them choose those questions and makes them mandatory, and they can't go on with the registration process unless if they do that. I also had them put the teacher's name, but the last name only. And I do last name only just to help keep it organized, because if I have a lot of Mr. and Mrs.'s on my spreadsheet, then they all get ordered by the Mr. and Mrs., and it just makes it confusing. Now some of the other questions that I put on that are optional are parent name, email address, phone number. I do like to have those, but don't make those mandatory. And then ask the parent what type of communication they prefer, letter home, email, or Facebook. Many parents like having an email, and I usually have between 100 to 150 children join Chess Club each year. And for me to type in every single one of those emails into an email group would be pretty long and pretty tedious. So I ask the parents to email me first so that I can add them onto the email group. That way when I receive their email, I can just copy, cut, and paste their email address and just put it into my group, and it saves tons of time. So I ask the parents to put in a little effort so that I can get those email groups put together. When I am done, in order for parents to be able to access this form, I copy it and then paste it onto the Word document that I use to create my Chess Club forms, flyers, and I just copy and paste that address right here on the form. On my iPad, I have an app that creates QR codes. So when I'm done putting it here, I'll go over to my iPad, open up my QR reader app, input this app or paste that address into it, and then it will generate a QR code that it will mail to me, and then I just copy and paste that QR code from my email and onto the document, and it's just very easy for the parents to be able to access the online registration form with this. And as parents fill out the forms online, all of the information gets stored on a Google Sheet. And here, everything that I put on my online permission form gets put into a column here on this sheet. Timestamp is when the parents actually get on and do the online registration, but it has child's name, school, grade, teacher, all of the questions that I ask the parents. And as the children's names appear on this document, and if they do the online registration, they'll automatically appear. I can choose the entire table and organize it any way I want to, whether by the child's name, by the school they go to, by their grade level, by their individual teachers. I have a lot of different ways that I can organize this. Now, some families prefer to turn in a paper copy of the permission form, so I just go ahead and add it manually to this Google sheet right here. And all I put on are the child's name, the school, the grade, and the teacher. Hope this helps.